video in the dark. Hello. I don't know what time it is. So anyways, today was interesting. I was looking back at some of my old videos and like my daughter's like why are you digging up old dirt? And I'm like, it's not really digging up old dirt. It's really for just archiving my life, like I don't know, like just getting it out of my brain and like making so there's a record of it, so when I'm gone people will be like, oh fuck, like she went through a lot of shit. And I did. People think that, if you're homeless, like, oh yeah, like I was homeless up in the mountains, and the only reason why that it worked out good for me is because I'm not like a heroin addict or like shooting up or meth or whatever, and I was like a working homeless person. So there's different categories of homeless people. So anyways, today was interesting. So I'm going through my old videos, and this guy, I don't know, is it Gorilla Boy? So there's a channel that I follow, Alternative Homesteading, and he's making fun of all the people that are targeted individuals. He's like literally, and he's like, oh, you're gonna need some sub because you're gonna burn, and like saying all this, like calling retards and like your information is wrong and blah 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 blah. So I don't know. He's a gamer, so he seems like a real jerk. But anyways, so I'm looking down in his descriptions, and my freaking name is there. It like had a whole bunch of names. I screenshot it because I don't want my name on some jerk's list. Okay, so I left him a message. I said, you better take it down. I don't want my name on that list. Like, I'm not part of that. I didn't claim that I follow anything or I'm a part of anything. So I just listen to people's videos and keep an open mind. Open mind, like, you don't have to believe everything that people say, and that seems to think that people, when you post something, people tend to think that that's like who you follow or what you're into. It's like, no, you can post something and you could totally disagree with that person. Just because you post it doesn't mean you agree with the person. It's just because, like a lot of times I'm doing research, and if somebody has a different opposing view of mine, I might post that just because I have an open mind and I like to listen to all different aspects of things. I don't just shut down my mind when it doesn't, agree with me. So anyhow, so I take the dogs out, and it's pouring rain, and I'm having a shitload of flooding here. That's funny. And that's another thing about the flooding. Like, so they don't want to blame the weather warfare people, okay? They don't want to blame the people that are doing the manipulation. I shouldn't even talk about this because, like, this is what took my whole life down, is fighting against stupid geoengineering. The thing that they never were doing, but they were doing all along. And now they're saying that, like, oh, they're just studying it, which they've been studying it for fucking decades, and they've always been doing it, okay? I have, like, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of proof, and we're still going down this road. I'm really sick of it. So anyways, they're the ones causing all the problems with the weather. All right? They're not trying to fix anything. All right? They're the ones that are causing it. All right? So people are losing their property. Roads are being washed out. Da 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 da. It's just more money in their pocket. Disaster capitalism. Okay? That's what it is. It's disaster capitalism. And I was trying to tell that to a lady, place I used to work, and she's like, well, it's just, I don't know. It's just really hard to be in this world now. And I don't really have anybody intelligent to have a deep conversation with. Like, I love talking to my daughters, but like they don't want to get into stuff that's deep, about the world. It's like, I don't know, just everybody's in their bubbles. And I think this COVID thing just really put in a nail in the coffin of society, because it really freaked everybody out. Now, over here, I haven't seen anybody wearing masks in a long time, so that's good. But when the whole shit thing was going down, right, they were doing the dark clouds, and I was like, they're doing the dark clouds. I was like, is this their way to get everybody to wear a mask for the dark clouds, like the graphene clouds, or what do they call it? Cold fly ash clouds, or whatever the hell. I don't know. So let's fix pollution with pollution. That works. Yay. Anyways, I'm rambling. I went took the dogs for a walk earlier, and found I don't know what they were, but I found out that they were squirrels. So it's not a big deal because we have like a million squirrels. But so if they're gone, they died. I don't really feel bad about them. Sorry. If it was something like really cute, but I took them and they were like in the walkway, and the walkway flooded out. So they definitely would have got flooded out. And I don't know. It was kind of chilly out for like a baby. You know what I mean? Like babies be born, they need to have warmth. So they're just laying in the grass. It was really sad. I have videos on my Facebook about it. Anyway, so I'm walking along. The dogs didn't even see them. They didn't even notice it. Usually the dogs notice everything. And I'm like, oh no. And I almost stepped on one. I was like, what the hell? And they weren't moving. And I was like, oh my God, are they dead? So when I came back, I was like, well, I don't know what to do. So I took the dogs back, and then I came back, and I was like looking at them, and they were wiggling this time. So they like were all alive. I was like, oh no. I'm like, what am I going to do with these? Should I just leave them alone? But I didn't. I took them with a leaf, and I kind of like rolled them onto the leaf a little tiny, like did it really gently. And because I don't want to put any scent on them, because I know they say like if the mommy animals will smell the human scent, maybe they won't take them. But so I made like a little cushy bed, and I put like rocks around, like I made like a little bed, and then I put like oak leaves over them, so she could still find them, but yet like other animals wouldn't see them right away. And like, I don't know. So I went back and they were gone. So hopefully she came to get them, or I don't know, maybe they were a snack. I don't know, but I did my part. That's all I knew I had to do. So that was today. This rain is really getting to me. I can't have days and days and days without sunshine. It's going to make me go mental. So hopefully tomorrow the sun will come out. But yeah, they own the weather. They do. They own it. They can do whatever they want. So maybe you ought to look up, if you're first listening to me, you haven't listened to me, you don't know what I'm about, look up Owning the Weather 2025. It's a real thing. I don't want to be here anymore. I wish the Lord would take me out. Well, that would make him happy. Then they can get all the rest of my money. Like, everybody wants my house. They want my money, my kids. It's like, whatever.